And that is on What Type Time.
Okay, hey, I'm a student of the game, and the game can't never end. I just want a nice, pretty girl and infinite dividends. We was nice together, but everything ain't meant to be. As if it was, I'd already be rich and you would be with me. I used to be bad with emotion, couldn't articulate. I can tell you how it made me feel and go demonstrate. I done grew so fucking much, but I'm still a young nigga. Not one of them dumb niggas, not one of them to treat the world that I am the one, nigga. I'm writing all in these notes, exaggerated memories. I need love like old heads need they vitamin C, cause it's my medicine. I reciprocated, widen out my cultural lens. She want a friendship, but I'm not a dog, and she can't be my pen. I do try to break out, but they just trying to keep me in. Mama love you, but if it's me, then I'ma stand on 10. Cause niggas trying to stab me in my back and then call me friend. I learned so early on that they do not want you to win. I learned so early on that you might be your only friend. But God done proved me wrong, I could meet me or I could meet him. I live well, so I don't live in fear of the fucking end. The energy and legacy I leave won't keep me here, but it'll keep me in your ear. I'm getting dark as fucking climate change and them solar flares. I'm telling niggas to go make a change, but they never hear. Hey, and I hope they hear. The devil gon' wear and tear. Life kinda fucked, but on the real, the game super fair. Rich niggas that didn't care, but look at me shining like when nickels was getting made and Wesley Snipes was getting paid from playing Blade. And my nigga was letting shit rip, no Pegasus Beyblade. The shrooms help me elevate. I won't go back to Section 8. Won't let America put me into that rat race. I won't let the media fool me into the bad things. I will not let my solitude turn into isolation. Will not regret for the things that I did not ever say. I cannot beat myself up for the days that I didn't pray. I must be myself, cause every day could be the last day. So make that shit a cash day or make yourself happy. For real,
I'm PHAJ, and I'm the next guest on What Type Time, YN Edition. Let's get it.
Let's get into it. Who is PHAJ?
I mean, PHAJ is kind of like my alter ego. Like, I got like another side of me that I like to show. He's flashier, suave, you know, the cooler side. And then I got my regular, like, at-home business side who's more laid back, you know, kind of like an ambivert.
Explain the artist that PHAJ is. Well,
I mean, I kind of just make music that I like, you know. It's not really more than that or less than that. It's pretty much just music that I like, beats that I like, types of styles that I like, you know. Yeah, I'm a 20-year-old New Jersey native.
With that being said, does that make you a YN?
I mean, I think by definition, because I'm young, quote unquote, you know, I'd be a YN, but YN's usually, you know, doesn't have the best connotation. So you can call me, I don't really care, but, you know.
What do you think about the word YN? Why do you think it's negative?
I mean, it's just kind of another one of them jokes we use, or another one of them terms we use to describe younger black men of color who live in impoverished situations or urban situations, just do nigga shit, you know? I'm actually old enough to where I'm separate from the youngest generation now, so it's kind of funny. I think the younger folks, they be wildin', but it's not always their fault, you know? It's a lot of what they consume on a mental level and on a physical level, and their habits that they exhibit when it comes to phone usage and anxiety and like confidence. And it's really, it's whatever you watching, whatever you eating. It's kind of why they act the way they do. When it comes to just purpose in general, I just think I'm here to keep it real, you know? I think the more people whether it be a brother like me who's 21, a brother who's 50, a brother who's 40, 30, talking to anybody that's younger, we just have that natural responsibility to spread game and, share some wisdom. Like, I don't know everything, but I might know enough, or I might have experienced something to where I can give you an opinion and a perspective. You weigh that shit out and make a decision on your own.
Facts.
Usually when I come into a room, it's hard to tell what age I am because of the shit I be talking about. Like, I can have a conversation with an old head. I can talk to a 4-year-old. I can talk to somebody who's 14, like a brother, sister, if they need like that type of big brother type of vibe. I just feel like you got to meet people where they are. I heard that in a good podcast. Shout out Deontay Kyle, WTT X PHAJ, cool dude. But you got to meet people where they are. And I feel like speaking with intelligence and actually figuring out a way to articulate yourself is the most important thing. If you can describe exactly what you want, ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? It's hard not to feel you. It's hard not to understand or hard not to respect. So me being in certain rooms now, it's like I may have a baby face and, all this type of younger energy to me. But when I speak, it's a different response. Like, it's a different energy.
Right. And when you speak, you don't have just what the surface offers. You're deeper than who we think PHAJ is, right? Who is and what is the entirety package of PHAJ? As far as like, I guess this question is, do you know yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Funny you say that. I got a song called "Know Myself,"
Okay.
and it's kind of lighthearted. It got like a rock vibe to it, but it's definitely some rap shit. I think that's like one of my specialties is me being very sure and confident in myself. Like, I could go against the world and I still will believe in myself, but that's also like a double-edged sword because that's a lot of resolve and a lot of assurance in myself. So I don't really do a lot of self-doubting, but it can be hard to be open to other perspectives. So some shit I'm working on, trying to dull the other side of the blade, so to speak.
Word. I appreciate you for being the next guest on What Type Time, the YN series. With that being said, for those who don't know, YN stands for Young Noble, right? When you hear the word Young Noble, what comes to mind? What terms, what characteristics do you think a young noble man should have?
Sounds like a very regal, way to describe someone. The definition of a noble is just someone who's born from a family that's higher up and you conduct yourself a certain way. I think it's definitely how, I feel like how someone is about their honor and about their word can determine something like regality and nobility. Because supposedly nobles supposed to be honest, and the people that's like, okay, they set examples for society, or they could just be rich people. So I like to think like a noble to me would be like I'm rich in spirit and rich in the way I carry myself, and that matching and compile with like keeping yourself well groomed and dressing yourself appropriately, you get treated like a king. I feel like as any man needs to have some sort of goal when it comes to serving his community, brothers, sisters, family, So while I may or may not get paid from music, trust and believe like what I'm trying to do personally is to educate, inform, and serve. So I think like with me having that sort of mindset and the way I display myself to the public, just in general, I think definitely, yeah, that sounds like it would coincide with someone that's like me. I think I'm very honest, very to the point, real, original, all the synonyms.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't really put a lot of stuff on display. Like I got stuff in the works and planning. Really, I just been working on college and like upgrading my knowledge, and I be studying.
Yeah, you are starting this
So
fall, right?
yeah, I start this fall, and I'm going to Rutgers, Camden. I'm going to be an accountant, international accountant to be specific. So I'm doing it's a lot of work behind the scenes I'm doing just with, gathering aid and making sure all my money's allocated where it needs to be, getting ready for this placement test. And then also trying to schedule and fit in going abroad and studying abroad. while still being able to hit these internships, quality internships. So there's been a lot of scheduling and like getting my mind right. I also been taking breaks off smoking, social media, drinking. Man, you gotta change the definition of what you think fun is. Like for me, I fucks with learning something new. I fucks with a challenge. I fucks with going hiking, interacting with good-looking women. But I know for a fact that all the interactions I get, specifically with that, you gotta watch where you at. Because like we said off camera, the proximity of where you at is gonna attract that sort of energy, especially if you a person of high value and substance. So I'll say like, find out, keep doing more shit, keep trying shit. Like you don't know what's really fun till you try it. And I think like trying to go outside, trying to work out, trying to play basketball, do things that don't involve like substance or any of that bullshit or anything that's not really gonna serve you. It puts you in alignment puts you, in place. So when you're ready, you get your name called. When you're ready for it.
Thanks. With that being said, to close this show, I want to ask you, what is the one thing that the world should know?
I think being yourself and worrying about yourself is great, but as human beings, we have to push the collective consciousness to something better. It's this quote from this dude named Young Pharaoh that I like to use a lot. I've used it in a couple songs, and I'm sure I'm paraphrasing this, but zombies only go after people with real brains. So anytime you gonna say some shit that's real, not a lot of niggas gonna like it because you gonna fuck with their frequency. So just keep tuning your frequency to something higher and gather yourself and surround yourself with people that are on that same type of time. So it'll be a collective thing. Don't just worry about yourself. Help somebody else out.